Hey, what's up, you guys? I'm Left, and I'm back here in Destiny to take a look at another legendary. I like to call it the Poor Man's Truth. I personally never bought Truth. If you didn't want it, I suggest picking it up. Xur hasn't sold it in a while, but the next time he does, I do suggest grabbing it. So, the rocket launcher I'm going to talk to you guys about today is the Exodus Plan RS1. Now, it may not have the aggressive tracking that Truth does, but it is I believe the roll on this is completely random, but the way that I got it is basically a poor man's truth. Now, currently no rocket launcher in any raid has been void, so there's no way to get a legendary void rocket launcher from them, only from the vendors. So I'll stop killing these hive, and I'll go up and let you guys have a look at this thing's specs in the way that I got it. Awkward silence. Always good for YouTube videos. I do want to point out I am actually rank 0 in Dead Orbit. Oh, didn't make it. I got this weapon from an engram. The Cryptarch, for one brief moment, was not a giant asshole to me. Alright, so let's take a look at this rocket launcher. So, as you can see, 331 attack. Our rocket launcher's flavor text is a rocket launcher modified by Dead Orbit's superb technicians and specialists. It is void, rate of fire, not great, but you're not chain firing. Blast radius and velocity, very, very close to the same. Stability is okay, but you don't need a lot of stability on a rocket launcher. And reload is pretty fast. Magazine size is 2. For our launches, we have Warhead Veneers, increases velocity and the blast radius. You lose some stability. We have Linear Compensator, you gain more stability but lose velocity. And Countermass, less recoil penalty to blast radius. I don't know why I was using this. It's a rocket launcher. I don't need that much stability. Alright, then the perk that makes it, or I believe that makes it Poor Man's Truth, along with this Void ability right here, is tracking. I did not showcase that very well when I was attacking the hive, but it does have tracking rockets. Alright, and then we've got perfect balance. You lose a lot of blast radius, but gain pretty much double your stability. Heavy payload, increase to your blast radius, and snapshot aiming. This weapon is incredibly fast. If you've got the same rolls on this weapon that I did, I would suggest I use heavy payload to make the blast radius bigger, because that's a piss poor blast radius. Alright, then the next special perk I got is Third Eye. Radar stays active while aiming down the weapon's sights. I have gotten a lot of weapons with this perk, and I kind of like it, but it makes me a little dependent on it, I guess. So here's here's an entire build that will have Third Eye for me. I believe that my Up for Anything has Third Eye, and this Badger CCL also has Third Eye. It's weird how many Third Eyes I've gotten. But let's kill stuff, try and get some heavy ammo. If not, I'll give it several killings or I'll give it a couple areas of killing to see if we get any heavy ammo. If not, I'll just cut it. And let you guys go on about your merry way. You got to see it in action just a little bit while I was killing the hive majors down in the subway. Alright, we got 2 rockets. That's an entire clip. Let's go see how this thing works in just a little bit more detail. So I'm going to stand back just a little bit further than I was the last time. Well, one, I'm probably not going to go down and attack this hive. I'll stand up here. And we see Mr. Vandal right there. You can see it does track its targets. You can probably also hear the tracking beeps like you would get from the Truth and the Yallarhorn. Let's hop down here and see what's going on. Now, as you can see, not as strong as the Yallarhorn or probably the Truth. I don't know. I don't own the Truth. So I can't be a good measure of the rocket launcher's strength. Its blast radius is okay. You can see I dumbfired it there to get it to take out the two things that I wanted it to. You can see because it doesn't have the aggressive tracking, it will sometimes miss if the target is small. It's just a risk you're going to have to take with it not being the exotic Truth and having that exotic perk, the Truth Seeker. So, yeah, guys, that is going to do it for me today. I wanted to showcase that rocket launcher in particular because I feel like it is a good substitute for Truth if you don't have one, or if you get one. If you've got something to replace your Yallarhorn, I would try and find something to replace your Truth, because why am I invisible? Because that is going to be paramount if you want to use an exotic other than a rocket launcher. Alright guys, don't forget to rate, comment, and subscribe. I have been Left, and this has been a look at the Exodus Plan RS-1, the Dead Orbit rocket launcher, and its special perks that it rolled for with me. Alright, don't forget to rate, comment, subscribe, and I will see you guys back here in Destiny.